that a new season of anime started and I didn't even notice, which is fairly reasonable. But let's take a look and see if there's anything interesting. Dotes is in the other room doing something, I don't know. Uh, I'm not gonna be watching Shingeki no Kyojin, the final season, nor am I gonna be watching Kimetsu no Yaiba. Uh, we got a Cloverworks show, Sonobisque Doru wa Koi wo Suru. Rom-com, maybe? My dress-up darling. Traumatized by a childhood incident with a friend who took exception to his love of traditional dolls. Oh, I have heard of this. A doll artisan hopeful Wakana Gojo passes his days as a loner, finding solace in the home ec room at his high school. To Wakana, beautiful people like Marin Kitagawa, a trendy girl who's always surrounded by a throng of friends, is practically an alien from another world. But when cheerful Marin, never one to be shy, spots Wakana sewing away one day after school, she barges in with the aim of roping her quiet classmate into her secret hobby, cosplay. Will Wakana's wounded heart be able to handle the invasion from this sexy alien? Um, I think it will. Seinen slice of life romance. That sounds like a rom com to me. It sounds like a not very good rom com to me. Let's watch the PV and see if there's anything interesting there. I don't know if I can get away with showing this. I'm gonna just put this here. Um, it's it seems to be fairly well animated. I don't really like the art style that much. This looks like some kind of normie shit, to be perfectly honest. This looks like some woman shit, a little bit. I don't know what this is. I mean, I might give this a watch, actually, to be perfectly honest. I don't think it's going to be good, because I don't like the main girl already. But, I mean, okay, I'm convinced. I'm convinced! You fucking convinced me. I don't know about that, but that's good. These side characters look way more interesting than the main characters. But this has got. I'm interested. You've interested me. So that'll be interesting. What else have we got? Ari Fureta second season. Genjitsu. Yeah, I didn't care about that. Wait, did I? Which one's is this a realist hero? Oh, I did like that. This is going on my plan to watch because I kind of liked the first season. It was a good, shitty isekai to marathon in one day. So that's actually I'm gonna be watching that one. Um, Takagi-san 3. Damn, Takagi-san's really popular, I guess. I've still not seen it yet. Another isekai, another isekai. Damn, this is getting kind of crazy. What the fuck is... Okay. The Genius Prince's Guide to Raising a Nation Out... Is this not the exact same premise as Realist Hero? This seems like the exact same premise. But once again, sometimes you just gotta watch shitty isekais. So I might give this a shot as well. Maybe. There's a certain appeal to watching shitty isekais because there's zero pressure on you as a viewer, right? Like, you don't have to give anything to the show. The show just is the same thing you've seen before. And so you don't really have to give any of your attention or effort into it. And you're just entertained for a few hours. Which I feel like is fairly... I don't know. Sometimes you need that in your life. So maybe I check this out when it's finished. I would definitely not watch this as it was airing, I don't think. The strongest sage with the weakest crest, or Shikakumon no Saikyo Kenja. In a world of magic, the powers and future of a mage are predetermined at birth through so-called marks, four symbols that categorize a human's aptitude for magic. Lamenting the fact that his mark... Oh, this isn't even an isekai. Oh no, reborn as... Okay. It's also discovered that mankind knowledge has drastically deteriorated in this era. It's an isekai where it's a future in... Okay, that's not really that interesting. Oh my god, swordsmanship. I'm not gonna watch this. This looks terrible. Although, all can be saved with the appearance of a particularly cute girl in the PV. I realized that every time I do these videos, I never watch the PVs for some reason. Because they're kind of shit, normally, and they don't really give you a sense of what the show's going to be like. Yeah, this is a no from me. Okay, that's a no from me. We're not going to be watching that. Sabikui Bisco. A plague like wind, man eating mushroom is a wanted criminal. Yeah, this is not my sort of thing. Princess Connector Redive Season 2. Season 1, I guess, was kind of fun. I might watch that. Now, this looks like something I would like. Akebi-chan no Serafuku. Akebi Komichi Cloverworks adaptation. Let's see, I just want to see what magazine this was in. Otonari no Young Jump. She's one of the prestigious world. She wants two things: to worst, to make 100 friends. It's another make 100 friends. Fucking, how many of these are there gonna be? This is like the fourth one. This is literally the fourth I'm gonna make 100 friends show. But the girls look cute, so I'll watch it. Let's watch the PV. Again, I don't know how I don't think I can get away with showing PVs on anime PVs on YouTube. Let's see. It looks pretty good. Like, the art style's interesting. The eyes are very Down syndrome-y, which I tend to like. The Seifuku's cute. It looks good, to be perfectly honest. I like the art style a lot. This actually looks sick. This is really, like, the way the characters look, the character designs, like, their eyes are, like, 2007 eyes. And this look... Cloverworks is kind of popping off recently. Like, they've been making, like, 10 shows per season. I guess they must have, like, a crazy budget these days or something. Crazy amounts of stuff. It's not like amazingly well animated. It just has lots of it just has like little details that like the sort of things that you just need to spend time on. Also digital effects. Backgrounds look nice. I mean, yeah, this is probably gonna be pretty good. Although this gives me pointless melodrama in the third episode vibes. This gives me hella pointless melodrama in the third episode vibes, actually. Has the director done anything interesting? Fairly new director. He did Idolmaster Side M, Fate, Occultic 9, so he hasn't done anything good before. That's not promising. Oops. Okay. Koroshi Ai, this is not my type of show. Kanja no Denshi wa Nanaro Kenja. It's another isekai. VR MMORPG called Arch-Earth Online. He's a veteran player with a name and appearance similar to the from a certain book about a ring. Okay. One day he purchases an appearance change item as a last resort. I said, okay, this is pretty cool. The game is interesting. You know what? This seems decent. I'll watch that. I won't watch this. I don't think I'll watch this. Another VR MMORPG. After a while, you could just tell from the thumbnails. Slow Loop, I'm 100% watching. This is the only show this season that I know I'm gonna like. It's the only thing that's on my plan to watch already. Ever since I found out about it, I want to watch it. Okay, let's actually click on some of these shows and not just be retarded. World of Lee Dale. New beginnings in familiar lands. After her off she wakes up, her body thin, now finds herself... New land doesn't seem to be quite the Ladle she remembers. Okay, there's really not much information there. Hard to really get a... What's the director done? Kind of looks like shit, I'll tell you that much. Isekai Smartphone. It's the guy that did Isekai Smartphone. Doesn't mean anything though, really. Let's look at the PV for art style stuff. Oh, this looks so bad. This looks awful. Like, this looks like, just as in looks awful. Like, it looks... Is this like short episodes? 23 minutes per episode of that level of art and animation? No thank you. Okay, Orient. 5 years ago, Musashi made a promise with his friend Kojiro Kanameki that once they grow up, they would become samurai, form a league, and go on demon slaying quests. But since then, things have changed. With demons now being praised and worshipped by society, the samurai is shunned and disgraced. Afraid of revealing his dream of becoming a stuntman, this looks terrible. I don't need to read anymore. Baro no Soretsu. No. Fantasy Bishoujo Junki no Oji-santo. Life with an ordinary guy who reincarnated into a total fantasy knockout. Comedy isekai. A dull old man and his husband best friends were summoned to another world by a naked goddess. However, because of the goddess's mischief, he's turned into a peerless, beautiful girl? A peerless, beautiful girl? To get back his body, he has to go on a journey with his best friend to defeat the Demon King. Wow. An old man that became a beautiful girl and a handsome old man. Let the madness begin. A rom-com journey in another world. Oh, I see. Well, this looks shit. So, we don't need to worry about that, at least. Tokyo 24-ku and Doll's Frontline. Not Girls Frontline. An artificial island in Tokyo Bay. Blah, 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 blah. Childhood friends. Artificial island, the 24th ward. Blah, blah. Wake of a certain incident. The first anniversary. The phone calls from a supposedly dead. Not interesting. Girls Frontline. Isn't this a mobile game? Wasn't there already an anime of this? I don't fucking know. Slow Loop, I know I'm watching. Do you want to see the reason I'm watching that Slow Loop? I can show you right now. This is the reason I'm watching Slow Loop. Adaptation. Manga Time Kirara forward. Every Manga Time Kirara adaptation is good. Except for some of them that are just okay. And the one I haven't seen. Something Yell. But this looks like it's a fishing show. How can it be bad? The answer? It can't be bad. It's like Hokage Table Nishi. Like, this can't physically be bad, right? How does it look? I don't really... I mean, I guess I should look at the PV just to see if it's, like, awful or something. If there's any obvious red flags. No, this looks good. Yeah, no, this just looks good. They always put cheesy shit in the PVs. Japanese people just eat that shit up for some reason. But that doesn't necessarily mean anything about the show. Yeah, no, this just looks good. This just looks sick. That's gonna be the show of the season, I think. I mean, I know, easy. There's not even a question about it. Police in a pod. Cop shit? No, thank you. Oh, what is this? Oh, this could be sick. This is like a comedy about something. Research assistant who belongs to the monster development department. Okay, this is like a comedy about developing monsters, which means cute monster girls, most likely. Let's see. Workplace comedy anime about working at an evil corporation. I mean, that just seems like a fun romp, really. This does kind of look like a fun romp. Yeah, this looks like a fun romp. It has a little something for everybody. I'll add this to my list and then drop it after 2 episodes. Futsal anime. Yeah, we're getting into the shit that literally no one cares about. Precure. What's this? These are the comedy shows that no one watches. What is this? Musical talents. If you give an amazing performance, they give you special credit. 3-minute episodes about forming a band produced by Frontwing. 3D CG? Question mark? No, unless 3D has gotten better since the last time I checked. This looks like it could be kind of sick. It's only 3-minute episodes. Like, there's nothing to lose by watching this. The character designs are cute. The colors, the designs are good. This just looks like Yui from K. Like, there's no world where they didn't like the character. This is a K-On! Ripoff, is what this is what I'm like. Look, that's Yui type facial expressions, Yui type hair color, Yui like that. This is literally stolen from K-On! This hand gesture, that's just from K-On! Like, that's a thing Yui does in K-On! A lot, and other characters do. I mean, I'm okay with the ripoff of K-On! I like K-On! I tend to like short shows, so I'll put that on my plan to watch as well, because that could be fun. And that's pretty much it. I mean, there's nothing else that's going to be interesting here, unless any interesting ONAs, no. Any interesting OVAs, no. This is probably an adaptation of a visual novel. I would rather just read the visual novel. Yeah, no, nothing good here. Okay, well, there we go. We've seen everything that might be worth seeing. I should put this on my list as well. Oh, it's already on my plan. Is it not already on my plan to watch? Whatever. That and that. Okay, well, now I guess we should... Oh, and yeah, let's kick this as well. This is what we want, right? Those were all the good ones, I believe. Okay, now let's see which ones... Let's go watch some of them, I suppose. Starting with... I'm going to marathon this one, so I'm going to wait till this one's over, and I'm going to wait till this one's over before I watch any of those. What's one this one? Kengen or is there a first episode out yet? Let's find out. I've been watching this show, After School Dice Club. Actually pretty good. It's cute girls play obscure German board games, but like they're real. They're not like made up for the show. So if that sounds appealing to you, imagine if like Saki wasn't terrible. I'm just joking. Saki is fine. The problem with Saki is it's not just a slice of life about cute girls playing board games. Like they have like a plot and like dramatic stakes. We don't like that over here on the No Thank You channel. We like shows where nothing happens. I'm currently rewatching Gotcha Yusa for the third time. That's how much I like shows where nothing happens. So anyway, let's watch the first episode of She Professed Herself Pupil of the Wise Man, or Kenja no Deshu no... What? Kenja no Deshu or Nanoru Kenja? What? Okay, I don't understand what that means, but we're going to watch the first episode of this, and I'll report back once I've watched the first episode. I'm just going to be honest, this first episode kind of sucks ass. This first episode kind of... There was one... So it's not finished yet. There was one cool moment of like... How do I put it? There was a moment where the two characters broke RP, because obviously they're playing an MMO in the fiction of the show. They're playing an MMO, and they broke RP and talked, and that was cool. That was like a cool friendship moment, character building moment, and they've gone straight back to just like, I don't know. It's just a not very. It's like a really ugly action scene, I guess, to establish how powerful the guy is, but like it sucks. Like, just, I would rather they skipped this. get to the plot of the show when he gets turned into a cute girl. That's the bit that I want to see. And we're like more almost at the end of the first episode. I guess it happens at the end of the first episode. Which is a pain because this is the only episode that's out right now. Otherwise, I would just watch the second episode and then decide to drop it. But right now, I have to wait a whole fucking week before I can know whether the show is worth dropping or not. So that's gay. Yeah, it was just a bit where they, yeah, it just sucked. Okay, this is an interesting scene. I'm seeing an actual artistic decision being made here, which is rare in anime. But there's a whole big scene where the main character, like, there's no dialogue, no sound, just music. Unfortunately, the music is really bad, generic blinky blonk type music. The backgrounds are quite pretty. They do look like generic digital looking anime backgrounds, but they're quite good looking. As for the main girl's character design, it's fine. I have a I like white hair on anime girls, so I'm gonna like it no matter what. But I don't know. That was an artistic decision. At least someone made an artistic decision. Also, hello, Dots, right? I can't really judge that on the first episode alone. As I said, most of the episode was really badly done exposition. Just some things to note. Although the backgrounds look pretty good and the animation's up to par. It's nothing special, but it's fine. Like of the main characters and stuff. There is a really glaring use of terribly ugly CGI, particularly for the monsters and like the goblin. It's really, really ugly and jarring. I don't know what the plot of this show is gonna be. I don't know what anything's gonna happen because the first episode was just spent telling you the main character's strong, so it kind of sucked. But it was an interesting decision to do a big segment with no audio. I don't know if it was a good decision, but at least someone made a decision. Okay, what's the next show on my list? Do I watch Akabi-chan no Seirafuku, the one that feels like a melodrama? But oh yeah, I definitely watched this, right? Because of the character designs. I watched this because of the character designs. Kono Megumi did the character designs. Did they write the manga, or what is this? No published manga. Kanapa did a video on her. She worked on Idolmaster. Interesting. Well, let's watch this first episode anyway and see how this is. Akebi-chan no Seirafuku. Hey, Akebi-chan no Seirafuku. Firstly, this is a good anime. This is just straight up a good anime. It looks amazing, like consistently amazing. The background art is just really, really good. The characters move like so fluidly. It's really good. The character design's great. Looks really good. And also, one thing, like one of my pet peeves with modern anime is how the characters and the environment look like they were drawn by two different people who'd never met. The characters like fit in their environment really well. Like it doesn't feel like two jarringly different art styles. It all feels like one cohesive piece. It looks amazing. The actual plot and contents of the show, really strong characterization of all of the main characters, that like the main girl and her family, like just really good. And then the next thing, this is a foot fetish show. This is definitely very much suspiciously well animated feet type show.
And it's plot relevant.
And we have this show contains many plot relevant feet. So if you have a foot fetish, definitely watch this one. Yeah, I'm definitely gonna be keeping up with this show. Again, I am suspicious of end of the third episode pointless melodrama. I have been watching anime for too long to have hope. I've been burned too many times. But damn, if this first episode is like, if the quality of the show is consistent with the first episode, this might be a really amazing show. Yeah, I actually highly recommend checking out the first episode and seeing if you like it. It's kind of slow. It's kind of, but like it's calm. It's like a Iyashikei type beat, calming, pacing. Yeah. Do you have anything to add to that, Dotes Mate?
No.
Nope. Yeah, good show. Okay, so now that we've watched a good show, let's watch something bad. So, what's next on my actual shows that I wanted to watch? Slow Loop no, that's gonna be good. Is something good? I mean, something bad. Oh yeah, we were gonna watch this 3-minute episode show, right? Where was it? Iro Dori Midori. Iro Dori Midori. This might also be good, but I don't know about that. So let's watch Iro Dori Midori. And get back to you when we've watched that. A rough indication of the quality of Irodori Mirori. Take a look at this shot where this girl is talking and this girl turns to look at her and instead looks just somewhere vaguely over here. This is like comically bad. Like she's just staring at something like over here somewhere. She's not looking anywhere near her. Yeah, that's about. I don't know about this one, Paul. Unsurprisingly, I do not believe I will be continuing to finish Irodori Midori. That was not very good. Uh, yeah, I don't know if I want to watch Yeah, the thing is, like all the other shows I want to watch other than Slow Loop. Um, did I say I wanted to watch this one? Life with Non Rigo. I don't know. I guess I may as well just to stretch this video. Yeah, everything else I actually felt like watching. I want a marathon. Like I want a marathon. I've decided I'm just not gonna watch this. Like I just don't care about it at all. Um, yeah, like Realist Hero. I'm gonna marathon. Um, this I'll probably marathon, and Princess Connect Redrive Season 2 I'll probably marathon. So I mean, I guess I can watch the first episode. It's not going to kill me, but it's just going to clog up my MAL with a bunch of watchings that I then have to wait until the show's over to actually finish. So I guess I watched the first episode of Slow Loop. Uh, oops. Exciting. Been hyped for this anime for a while now, so we watched the first episode of Slow Loop, and let's see if it's any good. Hopefully, I don't get scammed. Oh, yeah, there's really. I was like, should I? Oh, yeah, quick. I have to. I just watched an episode. There's really nothing to say about Irodori Midori. In 3 minutes, nothing really happened, except like the characters were introduced. They had two shots that were directly ripped off from K-On! Like I remember those exact shots from K-On! Um, None of the characters are interesting. The animation looks like shit. The character designs look like shit. The voice acting was like really not very good. I thought the voice acting was really subpar, and we didn't even get to see any of them play their instruments or really talk about music at all. It was basically just character introductions, but none of the characters were interesting in the least. So can't recommend that one. Let's watch Slow Loop. Okay, I just watched the first episode of Slow. We just watched the first episode of Slow Loop. And that was really good, as I knew it would be. Um, Highly recommend, really, to be honest. Just a great show. We've got two really good shows this season, which is better than it's been for a while. Slow Loop and Akebi-chan no Seirafuku. Um, and then we've got like 4 terrible isekai that I'm gonna watch anyway. Most of them are second seasons. But yeah, two really good shows that I can highly recommend: Akebi-chan and Slow Loop. Uh, yeah. What do I say about Slow Loop?
It's good.
It's good. It's really good. The
I,
character designs are good. Everything's good.
I like the that part at the very start where like the main character's dad just straight up died from COVID?
Yeah, it's not. It's implied that I think it was COVID, right?
Yeah, yeah,
Yeah, it's implied that it was COVID, which is interesting because I've not seen an anime
yeah.
mention COVID.
It's not just anime. Like everyone's been avoiding COVID. It's like no, we can't mention that COVID's
That's not
happened.
true because my mom was watching
Yeah,
like police procedural dramas, like
yeah.
medical procedural dramas, and they were having whole arcs about COVID, like
Yo,
all of
that's
them.
sick.
Yeah,
That's sick.
it was not sick. It was terrible. It was really bad because they're
Was it?
bad shows. Yeah,
Oh, yeah. Like I've not seen anything like touch COVID. I've just seen like
yeah,
illusions which are fucking garbage.
they're garbage. I
Yeah.
agree. I agree. And they didn't mention it by name.
They didn't mention it by name, but it was like
They said a very popular disease, which is a strange way of
I
phrasing
think
it.
that's a translation
I
from
think
it.
it's a weird
Yeah.
translation. Yeah. I mean, the only other show that I guess I could watch is this one, but I know I'm
Yeah.
not gonna like it, so why bother? Uh, yeah, that's Winter 2022. I'm actually pretty happy with this, to be honest. Two good shows to watch. That's kind of good. It's kind of pog. So let's set this as watching. Did I remember to set the other one as watching?
Yeah, I did.
Okay, good. So those are my recommendations, Akebi-chan and Slow Loop. Uh, I think I should just start reading manga from Manga Time Kirara because not all of them are going to get anime adaptations. Um, I should actually check. I mean, I've done this before. I'm pretty sure the only Manga Time Kirara of any type, all of the three different Manga Time Kirara magazines, I think the only two anime adaptations I haven't seen are Koisuro no Asteroid and Anime Yell, I think. Um, I watched like the first 2 minutes of Koisuro Asteroid and I just felt that I wasn't in the mood to watch that right now, so I don't know. I also, while just looking at stuff, found this show, Endro, which I somehow was on my plan to watch, but I just missed, I guess. Um, so I might just watch that right now. I don't know, 12 episodes, but I don't know. I might not. Depends on circumstances. Uh, 2022, good year for anime? Question mark. Two pretty good
That's a good
shows.
title.
2022, good year for anime? Question. Yeah, true.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Thanks for watching. Um, expect wacky videos in the future.